Writing speeches. When writing speeches, you must aim to create an emotional effect. So in order to do this and to write a good speech, you will need to include several things. Firstly, your speech must be dramatic and engaging. These speeches must have a dramatical and emotional impact on the audience in order to help them engage with the audience. Language features are the critical way in which you can help make your text more dramatic and hence more engaging and persuasive. So your speech must include an array of language features. This is the way in which you create that emotional effect. So throughout your speech, you want to have an array of language features. An example of this is: the aftermath of the global financial crisis was critical, catastrophic, and a complete disaster. In this example, alliteration and a list of 3 makes the topic in this speech seem much more dramatic, which gives the speech a stronger and more passionate tone, making it more engaging. So here's a perfect example of where you can use language features such as a list of 3 or alliteration in order to make your speech much more dramatic, engaging, and potentially contributing to having a more emotional effect. So there are various examples of great speeches which I can go through that will actually help you understand what sort of things need to be included in speeches. And when listening to these speeches, think about the ways in which they have used their speech or use certain techniques in order to create an emotional response and help you engage greater with the speech. So one example is the opening from Duties of an American Citizen speech by Theodore Roosevelt. Of course, in a sense, the essential first man to be a good citizen is his possession of the home virtues, which we think when we call him a man by the emphatic adjective of manly. No man can be a good citizen who is not a good husband and a good father, who is not honest in his dealings with other men and women, loyal to his friends and fearless in the presence of his enemies, who has not found a sound heart, a healthy mind and a healthy body, just as no amount of attention to civil rights will save a nation where domestic life is undermined or there is a lack of virtues. Harsh military alone can ensure the position of a country in the world. In a free republic, the ideal citizen must be willing and able to take up arms in defense of the flag, just as the ideal citizen must be the father of many wealthy children. A race must be strong and vigorous. It must be a race of good fighters and good breeders, else its wisdom will come to naught and its virtue ineffective, and no sweetness and delicacy, no love and appreciation, beauty in art or literature, no capacity up for material prosperity cannot atone for the lack of big manly virtues. So there's quite a lot going on in this speech, and the main thing you can take away from this speech is that a huge amount of language features are used in this speech to make it very, very powerful, which makes it very, very good. We can see this in the first few lines when alliteration is used between friends and fearless. This has a very impactful tone and makes the tone much stronger, hence engaging the reader. Another example is the repetition of healthy when who has not had a sound heart, a healthy mind and a healthy body is being said in the speech. So the repetition of healthy further emphasizes it, making the speech stronger, as well as the alliteration between heart and healthy creates again strong tone, a large amount of emphasis on this part of the text, hence making this speech very engaging and making it much stronger and much more dramatic. I hope you found this video useful. Support us by liking, subscribing and sharing with your friends. If you have any questions, post it on our forum at examqa.com.